What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video with Weeby Token Gaming. This is Tanner Token, and we are going to be opening a NeoN Dynasty Kamigawa box, Set Boosters box, and see what we pull in this thing. I'm looking for that blue Planeswalker and another one of the white ones. I already pulled one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. My boy opened the box, and he got some good shit. He got more than this value on his boxes. This box. So, let's see if we can get some good shit. Love the artwork on this lands. Guessing you did. Silver for a master. Your disabilities activate cost one. Oh, that's nice. And disabilities you activate cost one less to activate. Other ninja and rogue creatures you control get +1/+1. That's actually pretty. Hair of the Ancient Fang, Fang of Shigeki. That's from my poison deck. Tenacity. Hero recovery unit. Selfless Samurai. We had a draft that had both these in there. It was pretty. First hollow. List. Dungeon Shake. Dungeon Shake is +1/+1 end of turn. That's trash. Exile Megaton Core, and for other artifact features and or vehicles you control, create Megaton a legendary 10/10 construct artifact feature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste. That's all colors. That token leaves the battlefield. Return all cards exiled with Megaton Core except Megaton Core to the battlefield tapped with under their owner's control. That's actually, I don't know if I'd ever use that. And behold it. Love the lands. Lands are always a couple dollars. I call these the weeb land. Here it is. Look at his fucking head. Weeb land. Other ninja. As long as futurist operative is tapped, it's a with base power of toughness of 1/1. It can't be blocked. Trash. Other human ninja flying. Pay 3. He gets voltage surge. Additional cost is cast this and sacrifice an artifact. Does 2 damage. Target creature or planeswalker. This spell was cost. This he spelled paid the cost. Does 4 damage. Well, Shabby Song Shaper. Invigorating Hot Spring. Hot Spring in a battlefield with 4+1/+1 counter. Little modern features you have haste. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Invigorating Hot Spring. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I pulled this yesterday. That's and then if the creature has this creature does 1 damage to that target player or planeswalker. This creature is a wizard, deals damage. That's trash too. Rodney got the good box. That's what it's looking like so far, boys. We got the good box. I got the trash box. And we opened his like three packs up, and he already got like 3 mythics. Shit was nonsense. That's pretty cool. Both are working. We got Tranquil Cove. Norika is Yamazaki the Poet. Vigilant. Pay 3. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target enchantment card from your graveyard this turn. Fox Warrior, Moth Ride Patrol. Motherfucker Dragon no blue. And it has a line. Sunblade Samurai, Imperial Oath, Experimental Synthesizer, Roaring, Awakened Awareness, Training the Moth, and then Forms. What is this stuff? Use Fang Okiba block. Beginning combat of your turn, return target artifact or return target vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield, gains haste, and return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of your next. Oh man, I got this one. First mythic. Whenever you cast an enchantment, this thing's cool looking. When you cast an enchantment spell, put +1/+1 counter at the beginning of each end step. If an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you may return card from your graveyard to the hand. That's actually pretty cool too. This turn. Ooh, a samurai on a what? No, as you. Yeah, Blade, Blizzard, Kitsune, Ninjutsu, Double Strike. Fuji Shadow Walker, Dukuchi, Shadow Walker, Dramatis Puppet, Iron Apprentice, Simigan Sling, Searchlight Companion, Oni Colt or Oni Colt of Anvil. Hold this whenever one or more artifacts control the battlefield during your turn. Create blah blah blah. One colorless, whatever. That's pretty. Okay, I'll read it. Creates colorless artifact cards and this ability triggers once per turn. That's just pretty. Per time. Just +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. That's actually pretty cool. Target creature +1/+1. No, that doesn't end. It's just target creature gets +1/+1. Oh no, turn. Then we got March of the Virgin. As an additional cast to cost a spell, you may exile a number of green cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less for each one. Exile this way. Choose target creature's manifest less than X. Search library for a creature card with the same name as that creature. Put it on the battlefield tapped and okay, got a whole bunch for commanders. We got a human monk token. Got this. Bloodfell Cave. Fierce Operative. Another Ambusher. Well, different. Rat Ninja has 2 lifelink. Or Enchantland, you can. Enchantland is a 4/5 green spirit creature with vigilance and haste. It's still land. Destroyed. For the enchantment. Crackling. Panics to spirit. Courtyard. Gravelighter. Kimono faces cards and deals 1 damage to each opponent and planes rock they control. Cast your next creature spell. This turn, that creature battlefield +1/+1 counter. Exile this saga transformed, and when transformed, is etching the Kimono. If a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control, die, exile it instead. That's fucking trash. We got Tatsunari, Code Writer. So cool. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't control a creature named Kamini, create Kimi, legendary 3/3 black and green frog creature token. With whenever you cast an enchantment spell, each opponent loses 1 life and you pay 2, green and blue and +1 generic. And Toad Rider and target frog you control can't be blocked this turn except for by creatures flying or reach. That's actually pretty cool. A mouthful. Got Quest for the Holy Relic. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may put a quest counter on quest for the Holy Relic. Remove 5 quest counters from the quest for the Holy Relic and sacrifice it. Search library for equipment card, put it on the battlefield and attach to equipment creature you control. I'm getting all the bullshit ass ones. So I need all the good ones. Damn. A little upsetting. Oh, well, I guess I gotta buy some more boxes. Oh, this is badass though. That is dope. Oh yeah, more Weebly. Another Dokuchi. We got a Reckoner Shakedown. We got a Reckoner's Bargain. Return to the Action. Undercity Scrounger. Story Weave. Historian's Wisdom. Unforgiving One. The Modern Age. Draw a card, then discard for 2. Exile the Saga. Return to life for transformed. It's flying. We got land. Cool, but that's not what I want. Yeah, Guardians, the Upper Defender, modified creature can attack as long as they didn't have Defender, or as though they didn't have Defender. Then we get this Ink Eye Servant of Onin, Legendary Rat Ninja. Interesting. That looks like. Yep, I knew it. That's a $27 card, boy. On the list, it's the market price. There's only 4 listings. There's only been 4 listings ever for the list. There's no listings for this on TCG, so this could be worth a lot more than $36. Nice, first good pull. Over that. Well, I wonder how much the Wandering Emperor is. Sorry, boys. Sorry. Pass this. Oh, whatever. She's $10. I'll take it. Nice. And I know that Otara's worth some monies too. Yep. $6. $7. I guess we're not coming up that bad. I don't know how much code right across. I'm pretty sure that's a good penny. That's a good pull too. To be honest. Alright. Nice. Flame wielding flame sword wielding. The artwork on these cards. I love that. Moon Snare Specialist. When Moon Snare Specialist, you can return up to 1 target when it do. Well, no, when it enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. Okay. Dokuchi Silencer. Just you play 2. Whenever Dokuchi Silencer does combat damage to a player, you may discard a creature card. When you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker that player controls. That's actually pretty good. And then we got the Moonstrucker Hacker. When Moonstrucker Hacker deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Network Disruptor. When it battlefield, tap target permanent. Specialist. I think it was just alternate art. Whenever Naomi Pillar of Order. Whenever she enters battlefield or attacks, if you control an artifact or an enchantment, create a 2/2 samurai with token with vigilant. Pay 2 destroy target artifact, enchantment, or tap creature. And if you control an artifact, you create a 2/2 samurai with vigilant. Got the Air of Enlightenment. Oh, what the hell? What's all in the back? Oh, it's different. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Air of Enlightenment. Scry 2, you gain 2 life. Exile the Saga, and then it comes back as a first strike with 2. We got Hinata, Dawn Crowned. Flying, Trample. Spells you cast cost 1 less for each target. This spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more for each target. That's cool. Alright, real quick. Bear memory, or bear memory, and then we got a treasure token. Love the treasure tokens. Love the artwork and all this whole set. And this over here, and then I don't know if I showed you the Toad Rider. Big old toad. Alright. We're gonna keep moving on. Bring this up a little bit. Here with the hollows. Over here with that card. Ooh, signed. Nice. They're doing it different. Not doing the same. I would have rather to upside down, huh? Ooh. We got Jukai Trainee. Whenever Jukai Trainee blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Oboro. Aki Ronin. Whenever a Samurai Warrior you control attacks alone, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Fearless Samurai. Whenever a Samurai Warrior you control attacks alone, the next spell you cast costs 1 less to cast. Unstoppable Ogre. Whenever he enters battlefield, you can target, can't block this turn. If an opponent creature does damage, destroy that creature and then draw a card for 1. Patchwork Automaton. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Patchwork Automaton. Dragon Spark Reactor. Whenever an artifact or Dragon Spark in the battlefield, you control, put a charge counter on it, sacrifice, pay 4 of those counters, sacrifice it, does damage to how many counters are on. Whatever. Each opponent sacrifice a creature, they discard a card, unless they discard a card, and then exile this and transform them into this. It has menace, and then attacks, it gets +2, X, +X, +0 until the turn where X, I should choose. Either put those on there the whole turn, the whole game. Narrative iteration. Return up to 1 target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Return an artifact card from a graveyard to your hand. If you can't draw a card, exile this saga, then return to the battlefield, and it's a flying. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell into. Then we got a Circuit Mender and some Magic Mini bullshit. Got this little dog. Let me pull the swamp. Blade Blizzard Kitsune. Fox Ninja. Kami the Rest of the Shadows. Kade, Ambush. Ninja Kunai, Roadside. Touch the Spirit Realm, and touch Spirit Battlefield, exile to 1 card, that leaves the battlefield. Modern Age. Ooh, Unite the Midnight Sky alternate art. Yes, I like that. That looks fucking tasty. Yes, that's what I actually wanted that for my other one. I pulled out of the promo. I pulled the white one, and I want to put them both in it. That's fucking nice. Second mythic, and then we got a legendary too. Mill 3 cards, create a colorless, a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token, put +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and then exile and comes back as. Whenever Kryn touch Orochi attacks, exile or choose 1, exile target creature card from graveyard. When you do, create a 1/1 spirit or colorless spirit token. Exile target creature non-creature card from a graveyard, put a +1/+1 on target creature you control. That's okay. Then we got a Papercraft Decoy. Oh, they're alright. And then, let's see what's going on here. Got a spirit token. Oh, look at this. Why are these all upside down? Never seen one of these art cards upside down. I don't like that. They're all upside down. Over here we got this forest. We got a Nezumi Blade Blessing. Has death touch as long as you control an artifact, and then this is often art. Okay. And then he has a menace if you control a enchantment. Nezumi Prowler. When you have a battlefield, target creature you control gains death touch and lifelink 10 in turn. Gives you plus to cost 2. Scrapyard Steelbreaker, Mnemonic Spear, pay 2, sacrifice, draw 2 cards, and then you can channel for 1, discard, draw 1 card. We got Arm Guard Familiar. Oh, Generous Visitor. These are really good. When you recast an enchantment, put a +1/+1 counter on it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about enchantments. And we got this legendary creature right here. We got Go Shinta, the Borderless or Boundless Vigor. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. When you do, put a +1/+1 target counter on target shrine or shrine you control. For each shrine you control. Oh, sheesh. That's a good card. And we got Alcuba Reckoner Raid. Each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life, and then exile it and return it as a Rat Rogue Menace. Creatures you control or vehicles you control have Menace. That's actually pretty cool. For 1. Then we got Mihojin, the Towering Might. It's pretty high cost. I don't think it's a card, but yes, I think it's from the. Towering Might enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. If you cast it from your hand, remove an indestructible counter from Mihojin, the Towering Might. Distribute 8 +1/+1 counters on any. Oh, that's actually disgusting. Then you get 8 counters distributed among your monsters. That's actually pretty nasty. Again, just like $5. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah. Then we got Cloud Steel Kieran, Artifact Creature, Equip Kieran, Equipment Kieran. Encrypted creature has flying, and you can't lose a game, and your opponents can't win the game. What the fuck? Okay, that's another disgusting, stupid card. One of those cards you don't use. It's like when you play with your friends with that card, they end up just slapping you. I'm trying to do this a little fast and like show you guys at the same time. Oh, this is pretty. You see that? Gorgeous. I love the artwork in this card. I'm buying like 4 of these sets, I promise, or 4 boxes. We got the Kuchi Shadow Walker. We got a Virus Beetle. I use this. Enter the battlefield, discard 1. Your opponent discards 1 card. Each opponent discards a card. And then we got the Spirited Companion. When you're in the battlefield, you draw 1 card. Golden Tall Disciple. Pay 2, 2/3 lifelink. Regent's Authority. Target creature gets 2/2 until end of turn. If it's an enchantment creature or legendary creature, put a +1/+1 counter, and then it gets +1 until end of turn. And then we have Reality Heist. The spell costs 1 less for each artifact you control. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 artifact cards from among them, and then put them into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of the library in random order. Then we have High Speed Hover Bike. Flash. Flying. When High Speed Hover Bike enters the battlefield, tap up to 1 target creature. Crew 1. And we got Big Seju. You choose Skyward, maybe? I don't know. First library have the 2 basic put forest cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, put up to 1 target land from your graveyard on top of your library, exiles, return to the field. He gets +1/+1 for each land you control. That's actually pretty cool. Arrow of Enlightenment, and then we got Ryu Storm Edge. First strike, whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, untap it. If it's the first combat phase of the turn, there's an additional combat phase. Oh, that's fucking disgusting. And then we got Chainfall Centipede. Whenever you Centipede equip or equip the creature attacks, he gets +2/+0 until the turn. You can reconfigure for 2. Looking on it. Another Weave Land. Yeah, that's our card. We got Imperial Subduer. Got a Peerless Samurai, Season of Renewal, Bamboo Grove Archer, Uncharted Haven, Quizzer Octopus, Beach Gauntlet. Equip the creature has lifelink, and then summon it lifelink by itself. Bronzeplate Boar. This shit's all. I don't like the equipment. Oh, what is this? Another one? I've never seen this. We're not getting the blue one. We got these 2 planeswalkers instead. Tap up to 1 target artifact or creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, and it can be complete. paid with 2 life or the other, or green or blue. I mean, or land or what the hell? I forget what it's called. Island. And that's the first one. +1 is that one. The negative X is exile target non-land permanent with mana value X from your graveyard. Create token that's a copy of that card. So that's cool. So what's X? Or however much I want to cast. You can summon him for either 2 life, the green, a forest and an island, and 2 generics, or blue, 2 blues, greens, whatever you'd like out of it. And then the last one's -7. Create I'm using notebook, a legendary colorless artifact token with spells cast, or with spells you cast costs 2 less to cast, and then tap the draw card. That's actually pretty good. So the third is another planeswalker. We got Life of Toshiro Umazawa. And then it's for 2, target creature gets 2/2 until turn. The next one is target creature gets -1 until turn. Gain 2 life. Probably you just choose one out of those. Exile the saga and turn to the battlefield, and then play 1. Add swamp. This mana only cast instant sorcery spells, and then we got this. When Kami of Terrible Secrets in the battlefield, you control an artifact or enchantment, you can draw a card and gain 1 life. Alright. Look at this. That is awesome. Love the artwork. Then we got a swamp. The Obros, we got a reinforced Ronin at cost for 1. At the beginning of your end step, return. And you can discard them for 2 to draw a card. That's what he has haste though. A Kindled Fury, a Kiwi War Paint. Our target artifact, only the chant, it gets +2/+1. It's an Ember Keeper. Whenever another non-token modified creature you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless token or spirit creature. Oh no. Segment waves deals 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to each non-artifact creature target. Each non-artifact creature target opponent controls. And then enter target spell, put a +1/+1 on target creature. That's pretty cool. Another one. Junji the Midnight Sky, but we got the regular art now. Gosh, dude. Then we got Beast Fang Okiba Boss. Hello. And then we got Azumi's Many Journeys. Additional land on your turn, you can gain 2 life, and it comes back as whenever likeness of the secret becomes blocked, untap 3 lands you control. That's pretty good. Caller. Aki Ronin. Moon Circuit Hacker. Inky's Infiltrator. Dokuji Shadow Walker. Shadows Pursuit. Orochi Merge Keeper. Boon of Besiege, Okiba Reckoner Raid, and EMULATOR, Abandoned Mire, the 7th card. Add Swamp, discard, abandon 3 cards, and return a creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. Story Weaver for the Hollow. Oh, nice. We got a Junji. Here's your card. There's fucking swamp. Another. No, oh, it's good now. Another Reinforced Ronin. Falling Torment. Blade Master. Blade Blesser. Ecologist. Yeah, Ecologist. Arium. Kami the Terrible Secrets. Kami the Terrible Secrets. Enormous Energy Blade. Bronze Cudjos. Fatal Sentinel. Cold Unspeakable. Another Greasefang Cube. I'm getting so many fucking like dupes in this shit. It's fucking nonsense, dude. Let me get a Raven from Familiar. Flying Echo at the beginning of your upkeep. If this came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep, sacrifice it. Pay its Echo's cost. Whenever a Raven plays any battlefield, look at top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the rest in the bottom of their any order. That's trash too. Hello. Sunblade Samurai, Master's Rebuke, Kai Preserver, Kai Trainee, Favor of Jukai. Damn it, a lot of Jukai shit. Sorry, Captain. Sorry, Captain. Reinforced Ronin, Modern Age, and Maojin, the Cryptic. During the end of the battlefield, an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from a copy targets from control 3 times. Whoa. Got Mirror Box. Legendary rule doesn't apply permanent you control. Legendary creature you control gets a +1/+1 each. Non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that. That Kami of the Industry. And nothing. That artwork. Alright. Cool. We got a Dismal Blackwater. We got a Kappa Tech Wrecker. Their Specialist. Puzzle Maker. First one goes Tap Scry. We got a Guardians of Oberos. Got a Futurist Sentinel. A Kitsune Ace. When we were young. Well, 2 target creatures. Each if you control an artifact and enchantment, those creatures also gain lifelink. Anchor of Reality. That's a mouthful. Card. Exile target creature and opponent controls mana value 4 or greater. Or SHE shit too. Under the Invoke of Justice or Invoke Justice, return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then distribute 4 +1/+1 counters among any number of creatures or vehicles you control. Target player controls. Then we got Enormous Energy Blade, which is probably trash. Yesterday. Attach creature, tap that creature. Yeah, who the hell wants to tap an equipment to it and then your creature? I'm like, well, I guess some of these creatures get stuff when you get tapped, so. Cool, look at that. More Weeblands. Hacker, Moon Circuit Hacker. Getting into Equity. Harmonious Emergency. Crackling Emergence. Ambitious Assault. Haiku Yamaki the General. Whenever a Samurai Warrior attacks alone, you may cast an artifact from your graveyard this turn. Norika, Nozaki, poet. Whenever attacks alone, you may cast an enchantment from your graveyard this turn. Sky Bless Samurai. This costs 1 less for each enchantment you control. 1 white. Each opponent loses 1 life. Oh shit. Oh. Vigilant. Add 1 mana of any color. It's Signpost Scarecrow. It's on the list. Into its trash. Like this, and then we got each opponent creates a 1/1 black creature token, and then transform it, and you sacrifice and gain control of all the rats, and then we got a Reckoner's Bargain. About halfway through the packs. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I want to say, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we're not. Only got it. Got another Weebland. Then we got Janjo, Exemplar. Attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 to turn. Samurai Warrior. Target whenever you attack. The Samurai attacks alone. Tap target creature. Attacking or tap target opponent's monster. And we got Intercessor. Repel the Vial. Got the Gita Kami, Kamigawa Goods, Born to Drive, Hotshot Mechanic, which is pretty good. It's actually a great card. Hotshot Mechanic cruise vehicles, though its power is 2 or greater. 3822 Witch's Oven. Sacrifice a creature, create a crew token, and sacrifice toughness of 4 greater, create 2. And then create a 2/2 Goblin Shaman Shaman creature token with whenever this creature attacks, create a creature token. You may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, draw that many cards, exile the saga, then return it. Create a token that's a copy of another target knowledge or creature you control except it has haste. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. That is freaking disgusting. Witch's Oven. I think I seen that, and I think that was worth monies. I thought that was a good card. Oh no, I'm wrong. That's only a 50-cent card, dude. Probably all 50 cents. Oh shit, the Junji Boros is $20. That's not bad. Another Junji, bro. Very good Highlands. Sunblade Samurai. Suited up. Dragonfly Suit. Seven-Tail Mentor. Payment Structure. Thirsted for knowledge to shatter errors of state, and we got a I don't even know what this is. Mythic is draw 2 cards, pay 1, tap, draw 2 cards, and discard a card, create 1 colorless pilot creature token with this creature cruise vehicles as though it's 2 or greater. We got Takumi Abandoned Mire, add 1. Oh, this is just an alternate art of the other one I got. Katos the Silent Spider, Legendary Ninja. When Silent Spider enters the battlefield, exile target card other than a basic land from your opponent's graveyard. Search that player's graveyard hand in the library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then that player shovels for as long as you control Katos. You may exile you may play one of the exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though there were any mana to cast it. We got Covert Technician, Inkrise Infiltrator, Gift of Wrath, Lucky Offering, Kami of Industry, Kami's Flare, Rabbit Battery, Upriser Renegade. We got Kumano Forces Kazan, or Kakazan. And then we got Ishan, Two Heavens is One. Ishin, Two Heavens is One. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control, trigger that ability. That ability triggers an additional time. This is awesome. Tranquil Cove. Blade Blizzard Kitsune. Tamiya's Completion. Tamiya's Safekeeping. Wanderer's Convention. Small Pierce. Can target spell list. That's for 1, dude. Counter target non-creature spell unless the controller pays 2. Colossus Sky Turtle. Okiba Salvage. For Graveyard Recursion for vehicles. Gosh. Calamity, may cast a platoon, spell the sorcery, total battle menu, selection from the graveyard, and or hand without paying the mana cost. Those are pretty good. Whoa, that's actually disgusting. Upriser Renegade. Look at the artwork of it. Upriser Renegade, this weird ass hairdo again. Samurai Token. The Guardians of Oboro, we got a Templar, Crawling Stalker, Ninjutsu, Air the Ancient Fang, Fang the Shigeki, Master's Rebuke, GGS Mechanaut, Replication Specialist, Tales of Master whatever. Card must not be that good. I've seen them pull hell these out of the fucking pieces. As additional cost to cast a spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less for each catch or card exiled this way. Marshal the Wretched Sorrow does X damage to target creature or planeswalker and you gain X life. I mean, that's okay, but... Subdure, Silver for a Master, College's Terrarium, Twisted Embrace, Shrine Steward, Goshinati, of Ancient Wars, Goshinati of Hidden Cruelty, the Fallen Lord of Kanda, Finally Mech, Blade Blizzard Kitsune, Arthur. Cleveland, Sorry Captain, a Mentor, Observer, Training, Favor of Jukai, Gift of the Wrath, Courtyard, Gloom Seeker, Dying Chaos, gosh. Come on, I need something to get out of these fucking last 4 packs, 5 packs. Got this. Onward Falls, Silencer, 7-Tail Mentor, Nozumi Blade Blesser, a Bar, Imperial Subduer, Sana, Jukai, Natural 2. One of those, so it's sort of hard to get, I guess. Blossom Prancer, Tales of Master Ship, and I got March of the Reckless Digital Cast cost of spell, and then I got a. Oh no, I just want to see though. Ninjutsu. Whenever the moon stays on, just combat after a player, exile top card of each player's library into an turn. You may cast those. You play one of those cards. If you cast it this way, pay life equal to the mana. Then pay. So you pay life rather than pay mana. Getting a lot of these fire lands. Charges prototype. Shattered State Arrow. Offering. Samurai Token. A Surge Mech. Artifact vehicle. Once you're in the battlefield, it does damage equal to twice the number of vehicles you control and target creature or planeswalker your opponent controls. That's cool. We got Reality Chip. You look at the top card of your library anytime. As long as the reality chip is attached to a creature, you may pay lands and cast spells on the top of your library. The Cove. Hair of the Ancient Plane. Entry Planari. By Trespasser, Runaway Trash Bot. Assassins. Ojin of Roaring Swords, or Blades. Got, oh shit. Oh shit. I know that's a good one. I know that's a good one. Satoru Wizza. I know that is a good pull. Oh. Here's physical. What he does whenever you activate a ninjutsu ability, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the rest of them bottom of your library in any order. This ability triggers once each turn. Each creature card in your hand has ninjutsu. Swamp Island. And then Mojin Roy Blades enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from it, it does 7 damage to up to targets. You can just kill somebody. Instantly just death. I just attack you directly. Hollow, Pure Samurai, War Paint, let's just next. Please. Oh, I don't know what to say. Nope, just each opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Hero Recovery. Samurai. Last pack. Downward Falls. Hair of the Ancient. Greater Chinaki. Path of Growth. What is it? You control gain haste until end of turn. 1, pay 5, create a red 5/5 Dragon Spirit. Creature token with flying, activate only you control an attacking modified creature. Thirst for knowledge. That's all of them. Well, if you enjoyed the video and you like what you saw, then feel free to hit that like and subscribe. And hope to see you guys in the next one.